Hi Forest fans, Max Newton here, giving you a quick preview of Nottingham Forest away at Wolverhampton Wanderers at Molineux on Talk Forest TV. Hit that like, comment and subscribe button. Forest go into this game on the back of five consecutive Premier League victories for the first time since 1995. And I think a particularly impressive away win at Everton. Everton aren't scoring many goals. They're 2 points above the drop zone now. But when we played them, they had three cracking results. Draws against Chelsea and Arsenal, and real dogged, resolute defence. And Forest just picked them apart. Forest just, Everton couldn't lay a glove on Forest, and Forest, in Everton's own backyard. Where you'd expect Everton to be really up for it, creating a hostile atmosphere, because that was the game that they would earmark to pick 3 points from. We didn't give them a sniff. Really, really good away performance, brilliant away day. I was there in the upper tier, and so more of the same. I think we can produce more of the same. I don't see any reason why we can't produce more of the same away at Wolves. We'll have suspended players back, so Ryan Yates will be back, and injured players back, so Callum Hudson-Odoi will be back, and Murillo will be back. But we didn't miss any of those players in that game against Everton. So which of those players get back into the team, you have to ask. I think Murillo gets back into the team. I think Ryan Yates might start on the bench, because I think I've been a bit critical of Dominguez. I thought it certainly last season, he threw in a few too many 0 out of 10 performances in games away from home. But I think this season he's been brilliant. I think probably since the Fulham game, Palace game, when he's come back into the side, and he was brilliant away at Everton. Did his job really, really well, avoided another booking. And so I expect, I think he'll probably start. I think we might start with a very similar side, except Murillo to drop into the back for a Morato to start on the bench. I think we'll play 4 at the back this time. So I think the back 4 will be Milenkovic, Murillo, Williams and Marino. I think the midfield, I think we'll see Morgan Gibbs-White and Elliot Anderson starting in midfield. And I think they seem to have worked out a really, really nice way of playing over recent weeks, whereby one of them will drop back more into an 8, and the other one will push forward behind the front 3. And they can flip it, and we look equally good when Anderson's cleaning up at the back and getting things going, but also when Morgan Gibbs-White is dropping deep and playing a bit more, maybe a quarterback role, but also recycling the ball from the back 4. I think Wood's goal against Everton was a great example of Morgan Gibbs-White, how effective he can be when he's dropping deep. He took the ball off somebody on the byline, and you saw as the ball came to him. I was watching it again this morning. You saw him have a look upfield like that, had a scan upfield, then receive the ball onto his right foot. Brilliant ball down the channel for Wood to play some phenomenal head tennis with Alanga before lifting the ball over Jordan Pickford. So Morgan Gibbs-White's such a good player, and he's so dangerous wherever he plays. So I think we'll see the 2. I think Alanga had a brilliant game against Everton. I think Alanga will start, and Dominguez, Chris Wood up front, and obviously Matt Sells in the middle of our goal. As for Wolves, obviously they're missing their star man, which is Cunha, but they have good players. There's the guy that scored an absolute worldie against Forest in the home fixture earlier in the season. I really like the look of Lamina. I've always liked Huang. I know he's been a bit out of form, but I think he's coming back into a bit of form, so he's a dangerous front man. But I think they're really dangerous. They have been really dangerous over the years from set pieces and from crosses. So particularly with Doherty and Dawson, really, really good headers of the ball. But our back line now is so good in the air that I'm quite happy to concede corners or free kicks from the byline, because I know we'll just head them away all day long. So I'm going to go for a nice 2-0 victory for Forest. Goals from Chris Wood and Morgan Gibbs-White, keeping us in third place, but right level on points with Arsenal and on the coattails of Liverpool, who as I'm recording this, they've not played Man United. I expect them to beat Man United quite easily, to be honest. So it sets us up for almost a title decider at the City Ground on the 14th of January. So really looking forward to that. Get behind the boys. Safe trip to everybody, and come on, you Reds.